Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Merry Christmas! Although Christmas ain't till next month, I'm gonna be doing a couple Christmas DIYs for you guys. So I want you guys to watch this because I think it's so fun. I thought up some cute little ideas and I just thought that I would share them with you guys. It's been a while since I've done a DIY with you guys. So I thought what fun then to do Christmas. I'm super excited for Christmas to come. It is so exciting that time of the year. I love the lights and putting up my tree and seeing my kids smile when they open up their gifts every Christmas morning. And I'm excited. I'm like, why not? You know, why not Christmas in November? If they can plot these things in the stores, we can buy them and we can make them happen, right? So in the meantime, I am going to jump into this DIY project. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys do decide to do this, please post some pictures on my Instagram so I can see them on Instagram and see them, or do a video. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay guys, so let's do this little DIY project, a couple DIY projects. Well, one is not necessarily a DIY. I actually bought these little candy dish jars from the Dollar Tree. They had them in penguins and snowmen, and I think they had it in a bear and Santa Claus. And it's a candy jar, so what I did was I filled it up with some of them strawberry candies. You can buy these bags from the Dollar Tree. I'm sure everybody's grandmother have gave these to them at one point in their life. They're pretty old, but they're delicious. And I just filled it up, and you could just set it on your table or put it in a stocking or give it away as a gift. Or you can also put a little string here with a safety pin or hot glue, and you can just go ahead and hang this on your Christmas tree like a candy ornament. Just make sure when you do secure something on here, it is durable enough where it's not going to fall off, because this gets pretty heavy when you put your candy in there. So these are very cute and adorable, and they just sit on your table and they just look fun. So that's one little idea, which is basically not a DIY because, you know, I just filled it up with what it says to do. Okay. Second of all, I'm going to show you how to make these bulbs light up. Yes, it's going to be fun. So one of the things you're going to need is one of these eyeglass kits that you get from the Dollar Tree. The packaging just looks like this. It's an eyeglass repair kit, and it's $1, of course, at the Dollar Tree. And inside has a few different sizes from flathead to small and big flathead, and then also a star screwdriver. And they're tiny little screwdrivers, and you're going to need this because when you get your light strings, which you'll be purchasing, it is going to have a tiny little screw inside of there, right in there, that you're going to have to unscrew to put your batteries in. The other lights that they have at the Dollar Tree that have like the little snowflakes and Christmas trees and stuff on the ends of them, they do not have the screws, but frankly, this bulb from the Dollar Tree does. So you will need to pick up a kit if you do not have the small star screwdriver, which is very tiny. Okay, so I put my batteries in there already for for time saving. And what I did was I took one of the bulbs and I just decorated with some of the Christmas colored rhinestones that you purchase from the Dollar Tree. I absolutely love them. I knew when I was like, I'm picking these up because I'm going to do some DIYs with these. So I just basically wrapped the green, the red, and then the green again. You can keep going all the way down if you choose to. You can go across, you can go zigzag. They tear apart, so you can do one little dots all over if you want. It's up to you how you do it, but I just chose to do it like this. And what you do is you just pop your little top off, and this is just the top that goes on there, so that way, just as any other bulb, so you can hang it on your tree. And what you'll do is you'll take the end of a light, and in this case I used 2 ends because this is a pretty big bulb. You can also find these, which I only seen at one Dollar Tree, the smaller ones like this, and you just pop it right inside just like so. So you will see that, and then you'll take your lid and you'll squeeze your 2 little wires so it can fit in there. And then these are very thin, so you will kind of bend one up a little bit, just a little bit, so that way your cord can come stick in between it and it won't cut off your cord, okay? And then you just press it down like so and just press it. So it just looks like this. Then when you turn on, oh, I didn't even know these ones were red. pretty cool because the other ones I had were white. So these ones are actually red, even better. Okay, I had no idea of that, you guys. Actually, you know what? It says it right here. They are red. So these are actually even more fun than the white ones that I used before. Okay, so now you have a cute little Christmas ball, and at nighttime when you have your lights off and your tree is glowing, you will see that brightness come through that bulb, and you will see it glow off of these diamonds, rhinestones on the sides. And then what you'll do is you'll keep on going down the line. So now you're going to take these two bulbs, which this one I did not decorate, but you can, and I will be. I just haven't got around to it yet. And you just stuff two more in that one. Okay. And once you stuff them two in there, or you can do one if you choose to, or you can even skip one so that way they're not so close together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip these two and I'm going to go down to these two. Okay. So that way they're not so close together. Okay, and then you'll put your cap, once again, the same concept, you'll put your cap right back on there, and I would, okay, just like so, and same concept, you bend it up a little bit so it can slide through the middle. I hope you guys can see that. There's little like openings in here, and you just got to pull a tab up and just stick it in so it can slide in between there. And then you put your lid on, and voila, now you have two on each strand. And if you're worried about them not staying on your tree, all you have to do is use the little things that come on it already and put it on your tree. And the two lights that are in the middle, don't worry about it because they'll just glisten in your tree, but they look so cute and so fun. And now you know you did them yourself. So that is really fun. And I will actually even show you how the white ones look, seeing that that's what I thought we were going to get in the first place. Because you have your... So these ones are like the yellow lights. So they're yellow. They're not white. They're yellow. So they do have them in the Christmas colors this year. Pretty much. Okay. And you can also put them inside of the ball. I will show you what it looks like inside glowing. And they just look like this. And when your lights are off, they're going to look even better. So that is so fun and so cool. I love this DIY. And we're going to set that aside because we have another one. This one here, I found these cute little chalkboard mugs. And what you can do is you can shove a little package of hot cocoa in here and write on here, Merry Christmas to whoever. Hot cocoa with a package of marshmallows. Or you can, once again, do the same and just fill them with a bunch of your favorite Christmas candies and give that to somebody as a lovely gift. Okay, so that's another little idea. And also, this is the fun one, and it takes a little bit longer with this one. Okay, so we have this huge snowflake right here, right? And it is adorable. I want it to look gorgeous when we hang this. So what I'm going to do is take some light strands, and we're going to make this a light up snowflake. So the back here, there's two sides to this. Actually, let me flip it. This side is more of a flatter surface than this side is. So we're going to use this side to decorate it. And we're just going to, right here, we're going to take some hot glue and we're going to glue that battery pack to there. And the good thing about hot glue, the great thing about it is it can be peeled off. So if you want to ever remove your battery pack or your lights from there, you can always peel it off. So I'm just going to take my glue gun and just dab some on there. Get enough to where it sticks, because you know this is a little bit heavy, this battery pack, okay? So we're just gonna stick it, of course, face down. You want your switch to be facing you so you can always use the turn the switch on. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our light strands and we're going to apply them to this here, okay? And because these are wires, I'm just going to wrap this one time. And I'm going to start it on this side. So when you look, I'm going to show you the concept. On this side, you will see that your snowflake is glowing, and it's going to glow even better in that window at nighttime. So the same concept, you wrap, you will get on here. I'm just going to use hot glue. Make it easier. How about that? Oh, just to make the, okay. So now we're going to move up this one, and you can go each one, you can spread them out. It's up to you. You can put 2 on each one. My glue is starting to cool down because it's unplugged. My plug is so far away, I had to just... So I'm going to plug this back in, and while that's going, I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to stick this to your window. Okay, so 2 things that you can do, which I'm going to show you the concept of what's going on here. See how it's lighting it up? And you could put 2 on here, like 1, 2, instead of just 1, so that way it goes up a little bit further. But just remember that up here is not going to glow because it is frosted. It's not going to come through. Okay, so one thing, you can either get the suction cups that are at the Dollar Tree, and you can glue on a suction cup to the front, or to make it more transparent and stick straight to your window and not stick out, because you know if you put the suction cup on there, it's going to stick out a little bit. If you want it to be a more flatter surface, what you'll do is get these little glue dots from the Dollar Tree also, and you get, I believe, 36 of them in here. And these are 2-sided. And the great thing about these is they're very easy to remove, so you don't have to worry about them getting stuck on your window. They're very sensitive, so you got to be careful. Be very careful, because they tear easily. And they stick like this, so you got to be careful. So you just peel them off, stick a bunch of them all around your snowflake. Uh-oh, wrong way. You got to do it in the front, right? We want the front to stick. So you'll stick them here. Don't put them up here because the sparkles will not allow them to stick. And you'll stick them here. You want to put them in numerous places so that way it'll stick, because your battery pack is going to have a little weight to it and you got to be able to stick. So you got to put them all over. Put some even in the middle part where it's going to stick to your window. You can also use some double-sided tape if you want to, just to give it some extra oomph. Okay, you see how sticky it is. Doesn't even want to come off my finger. Okay, so we're just rolling and sticking. And because this is clear, you won't be able to see it. So that's a great thing, right? And I'm going to put 3 of these big snowflakes in my big picture window. I'm going to put some extras right here in the middle. Okay, so they're very, very sticky, and you want to put them all over. Just don't put them on the sparkle part because it won't allow it to stay. And you can just press this right onto your window. But as I said, put enough of them because your battery pack got a little weight to it, and you don't want them to fall out your window. So let me get my glue gun. It should be ready. And I'll do a couple more of these on film with you. So we'll turn this around. And we'll put a little dot here. The only thing about glue guns is you got to work very fast because it dries very fast. And I'm just going to put some on these little ones here. I got some little stems at the bottom. Careful with this glue too, because it is hot. Trust me. I did a few burns on my fingers in my days working with these things. You gotta be extra careful. Okay, then you want to keep going right on along the smaller ones. And we'll do this last one here. I gotta hurry up with this because after this I gotta give my Sophie a bath. It's her bath day. Okay. So now we have our beautiful, what'd I do, glue it down? We have our beautiful lit up snowflake. And as I said, in the dark, it's gonna be so much more bright than it is right here because I have my light on. So it's gonna be so much more bright. And you could just hang that right in your window. So, and then it's because it's gonna be facing this way in your window. I think I just accidentally took the battery out. Because it's going to be facing that way in your window, your switch is going to be in the back. So you can just go at nighttime, during the day when you don't want your lights on, and just hit the switch and it'll turn them off and then turn them on at night. So that is another DIY project, you guys, that I was excited to do. And yeah, so I hope you guys, you know, have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas to come. And share some of your ideas with me when you do your DIYs. And if there's anything else that you guys would like to see, please don't hesitate to let me know. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.